Tonight, a handful of future greats will finally get a taste of the spotlight in front of a live audience. Elijah Holyfield, Bailey Humphrey, Serena Linton, Vanina Tuilepa, Tatiana Dumas, and Chris Island. They've all yet to experience the energy of that live crowd.
Obviously, our whole team was involved in the faction match, but this is much, much different. Tonight, they're out there on an island by themselves, and it will be their first matches in front of a crowd. No faction to help, one-on-one in front of a live audience. This is where the rubber meets the road.
Well, I think it's about that time, man.
Yes, sir. I'm ready to go.
I feel it, man.
Excitement came at first, then immediately like, oh shoot, I have to go do this. What am I gonna do? Just started thinking, the moves, who I wanted to wrestle.
Let me ask you this. Who do you think you can have the best match with? Because I want you to shine, I want you to look good, I want you in there with somebody you really feel confident with.
If I had to say the person I feel the best working with who give me the best match, I feel it has to be Anthony Luke.
Anthony?
Yeah.
Okay, Tony Luke. Okay, hang on a second. Hey, Book, you got a second?
What up, man?
Hey, man. So Elijah, he's gonna have his first match, and it's up to you, but he'd like to work with Tony Luke.
You feel like Anthony could take you to the promised land, is what you're saying.
You can definitely help me.
That's what you're saying? That's all you know what? I get it. Yeah, that's all I just need to hear you say it.
Elijah, smart decision choosing Anthony Luke to guide you through this dance. Let's get it.
WWE Superstar Sunday. New episodes, Sunday at 8, only on A&E. Watch next day on the A&E app.